My name is Chris Dudley, and I am a Certified Sterile Processing Department Technician. The purpose of this video is to compare the differences and show 3 distinct advantages of the SteriTech product line over the Steris Brown product line. These features directly impact patient safety and risk, as well as proper and accurate record keeping. When choosing a sterility assurance line, the healthcare facility should consider 3 main factors. 1. A product that monitors the entire cycle and won't show a pass result before the sterilization cycle is complete. 2. A product that requires all sterilization parameters including air removal, heat, steam, and time to show a proper result, not just heat. And 3. A product that demonstrates a clear and permanent color change that won't change back over time. By considering these features, the sterile processing professional is ensuring that patient and staff risk is minimized and that record keeping is clear, accurate, and permanent. First, we'll demonstrate the importance of choosing an indicator that monitors the entire cycle. Some products can and will show an early pass result prior to full cycle exposure. This can impact patient safety if the product used indicates sterilization is complete when the full cycle has not been achieved. Let's take a look. This Steris Brown indicator is rated for 7 minutes at 134 degrees Celsius. In other words, this product claims that it will show a pass result once these conditions have been met. This SteriTech indicator is also rated for 7 minutes at 134 degrees Celsius. We place both of these indicators in a simulated failed cycle with an exposure time of 4 minutes following the air removal phase of the cycle, which is only 57% of a full cycle for these indicators. The result should clearly indicate that the cycle was incomplete by demonstrating a fail result with yellow or purple color still present. After ending the cycle, we unwrap the towel pack and examine the results. The Steris Brown product demonstrated a full yellow to blue color change after only being exposed to 4 minutes of exposure time. If this were to happen in a real-world scenario, such as an autoclave malfunction, the instruments inside could potentially still be contaminated and as a result increase the risk of an infection to a patient. In the same cycle and towel pack, the SteriTech indicator demonstrated a clear fail result with purple color remaining as expected. This is a clear sign that complete sterilization conditions have not occurred. Sterile processing professionals would immediately know that this cycle was insufficient and could take corrective action. In summary, the Brown product shows a pass when it should have failed, while the SteriTech product shows a fail, as expected. The SteriTech product is clearly better at detecting failed cycles, which enhances patient safety. When using a steam autoclave to sterilize instruments, the process requires enough time, temperature, and the single most important ingredient necessary for proper sterilization, steam. Dry saturated steam provides the energy necessary to kill germs on the instruments being sterilized. As this hot steam condenses on the instruments, the energy is transferred and destroys microorganisms. Without this steam, sterilization is a much more time-consuming process, and it is significantly less effective. As a result, the sterile processing professional should choose a sterility assurance product line that actually requires steam, not just heat, in order to show a pass result. Let's take a look. First, we will expose the Steris Brown product to dry heat conditions using this hot air gun. Obviously, there is not steam present as there would be in a steam autoclave, but only dry, hot air being applied to this product. As you can see, the prescribed yellow to blue color change occurs without any steam being present after only 1 minute and 45 seconds of dry heat exposure. If this were to happen in a real-world scenario where a load could possibly be placed in an autoclave to be processed, but accidentally not started, the possibility exists that enough dry heat could accumulate in the autoclave to change the product to a pass result, leaving the instruments unsterilized with indicators that say otherwise, therefore increasing the risk to the patient. Now let's try the same test with the SteriTech line. This technology requires actual steam to be present in order to show a pass result. Without steam, the purple to green color change cannot occur. We can apply the same dry, hot air indefinitely, and the color change will never occur. We applied dry heat exposure to this indicator for 3 minutes, twice the amount of time it took for the Steris Brown indicator to change. The indicator began to burn, and the purple color remained solid. This is because there is no steam present to drive the color change. In the same real-world scenario, sterile processing professionals would immediately know sterilization conditions have not been met, effectively minimizing patient risk. In summary, the SteriTech sterility assurance product line requires all sterilization factors to be met, including steam, a critical part of proper sterilization, before it will change to a pass result. The Brown product changes with heat alone. An important part of complete sterile processing is proper and accurate record keeping. These records provide proof that items have been sterilized and could be inspected by supervisors, hospital administrators, certifying agencies, or even be called upon for legal investigations. This is why it is very important for sterile processing professionals to select a sterility assurance product line that demonstrates a clear and permanent color change, particularly when used as a permanent record. Let's take a look at some products that have demonstrated a pass result, which would have been recorded as a satisfactory test for sterility assurance and kept as a permanent record. As you can see, this Steris Brown test has been exposed in an autoclave and shows a pass result as indicated by a yellow to blue color change. The bottom two tests have been partially exposed. They have clearly been through a failed sterilization cycle as indicated by an incomplete color change. These SteriTech tests have also been exposed in an autoclave. The bottom indicator shows a clear pass result as indicated by a complete purple to green color change. The top two tests have been partially exposed. They have clearly been through a failed sterilization cycle as indicated by an incomplete color change. All of these tests would now be kept and archived after recording either a pass or fail result. These time-lapse images were taken every half hour for 48 hours following the exposure of these indicators. We would expect the results to be identical to when we archived them, as they are now part of a permanent record. However, the Steris Brown products are returning back to their original color. This is because the technology used is not permanent and can change back, even after an initial color change. Even the indicators that once demonstrated a fail result now appear to be unexposed. If a patient infection were to occur and these records were inspected for proof of sterilization, the sterile processing professional would have apparently archived an insufficient or unexposed result, even though the color change was evident immediately after exposure. This would expose the healthcare facility to a wide variety of liabilities. As you can see, the SteriTech products remain as they did when initially archived. The indicators that demonstrated an insufficient result have not changed, and the pass result is still showing a complete purple to green color change. This is because the color change is clear, accurate, and permanent. In summary, an important part of record keeping includes an indicator with a permanent color change, which the SteriTech line provides. The Steris Brown product can change back, possibly giving unreliable results. It is the responsibility of healthcare professionals to ensure that patient risk is minimized at all times. This is especially important in the sterility assurance phase of the process. By ensuring that sterility assurance products monitor the full cycle, are sterilant specific, and can demonstrate a clear and permanent color change, the sterile processing professional is taking important steps to ensure patient safety. As you can see from our testing, there are clear and important differences between the SteriTech products and the Steris Brown products. These differences can affect patient safety and procedural risk. Without a doubt, the SteriTech products offer a higher level of sterility assurance driven by superior technology.